Looks like everything's working. Building commander decks and chillin'. See if I can change that. We'll just leave it as Tengu. Alright. We're gonna try to build a red, not a red, a blue, black, and white commander. Like an aristocrat deck. That's what we're going for. I've never built really an aristocrats deck, and I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll see. And and. Oh, my phone's charging, so I can't really check chat right now. Actually, hold on. There we go. Just got the charge right there. That'll work. Good enough. Alright, and I'm back. Let me pull up the stream on my phone so that I can read chat. Ugh. Where is my stream? It's not popping up. I'm going to switch accounts and try to watch it from here. There we go. Alright, here we go. Now I'm able to read chat. That's cool. Anyways, I'm just going to kind of look through the red, white, not red, white, blue, black, and white. Control with flying. Chain of spell. And it's not really what I'm looking for. Let's see. Any of the upkeeps fail to the top two cards of your library, then put them in. Rest on the top of your library. Call your hair has miracles and call you. Oh, that's actually kind of good, but that's for enchantments. Ward is to discard. Whenever modified creature you control attacks, double number of each kind of count. Each non-token permanent attached to it. Token that's a copy of that permanent attached to that. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Let's see. Whenever a modified creature control attacks, double the number of each kind of counter on it. And for each non-token permanent attached to it, create a token that's a copy of that permanent attached to the creature. I like it, but I don't. That's not what I'm looking for this build, but I might end up building that actually at some point. That's pretty cool. I'm not old bullshit. No, not doing Atraxa. Not doing Atraxa. Not doing Avatar. Fuck you. No. Alright. As long as your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, target opponent may have you draw a card. If they don't, you may put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. So I'd almost need to like have some anthem pieces out to buff creatures. Alright, before I get started, I have to pee. I really have to pee. I really had to pee there. Hello, person in chat. I'm just trying to find a commander. I'm building an aristocrat deck. It's my first time ever doing it, so we'll see how it goes. I kind of like that, but it's not what I'm looking for aristocrat. Don't want red in it. I don't want a rainbow. You know, keep or bear. I'm not worried about that. This motherfucker is expensive. Spell can't be countered. It has flash and flying. Discard a card until end of turn. Loses all abilities. It can't be blocked this turn. I guess there's stuff you could do to trigger that, like, oh yeah, it can't be blocked, but if it does combat damage, X amount of things happen, which could be cool, but not what I prefer to do right now. Not what I'm looking for. I am not doing Spider-Man. Get the fuck out of here. Universes Beyond can suck my wiener. Well, most of it, not all of it, but some of it. It's pretty stupid. Has power intelligence. Yeah, no. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but whatever. Not really what I'm looking for. No. Holy shit. Hold on. That's kind of crazy, but still not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find a way to, like, an aristocrat deck. I know what it is, but I kind of want to try to find one for what I have in mind. Zora attacks you may pay. If you do at the beginning of each end step, you may pay 4 life. If you do create a number of 1/1. Flight link into the number of cards you've drawn this turn. That's actually pretty good. There's a lot of value to be had in that. I just hate really expensive commanders. I mean, that's 6 mana. Of course, there's ways to make it cheaper or cast it easier and stuff, but just a 6 mana commander is kind of crazy. With when someone could just counterspell your ass if you don't have another counterspell or a way to stop them from doing that. Then it's like, oh, now it costs 8 mana. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb, and that I think the deck would kind of rely heavily on that, but it's fine. Only permanent opponent controls made by you less than or equal to that aura's made by. As long as the aura's attached, so you could theoretically buff it with an aura and then go woohoo, it's mine now. Whatever. I mean, that's cool, but that's not really aristocratic. You're very directly stealing people's shit. That's insane. 1 blue tap, sacrifice a creature or enchantment, counter target spell. That wouldn't be. I mean, the commander would not be the focal point of that deck build at all. It'd just be like, hey, I can do free counter spelling, and then just have ways to untap that fucking guy or copy, but it'd be a legend. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but I'll keep it in mind. Where's the. Okay, now you cost $21. I'm good on that. No. No. I'm not looking for rainbow. I don't want rainbow, fucker. I'm good on the fucking Final Fantasy bullshit. No. Okay, what are you? Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay. If you do, create a tap token to copy that card, except it's a 4/4 black token. Black zombie. Hmm. You could get the cost down with Training Grounds to just 1 blue. For sure. So Training Grounds knocks that down from 2 and a blue to 1 blue. What? You don't like Wubberg? Wubberg? What's Wubberg? Hold on. Which one's Wubberg? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. What's Wubberg? Wubberg? I don't know what that is, Ionic. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know Wubberg. It's not exactly aristocrat that I'm going for. Let's keep going for now. Against the acronym for a car that uses all the color. Oh, rainbow. I always call it rainbow. But yeah, the root. Okay, I get what you're saying. Wooburg. So you'd have white, blue is you, and then black, red, and green. No, I mean I just I'm not against rainbow. It's just not something that really intrigues me that much, to be honest. A lot of your rainbow decks end up just being built exactly the same because it's like when you build rainbow, why wouldn't you just grab all of the best value pieces from those colors and then stick them in the deck? Like this rainbow, right? You may play target elemental card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Oh my god, wow. Who would build an elemental deck out of this? You could, but you would really be hindering yourself hard building a tribal elemental. With this, you could play into it, but you would just take all of the best value pieces from those colors and then just shove them in the deck and then win the game that way. Just kind of boring. I've built a rainbow deck before and it's whatever, but it was more for theme. I did it for a theme deck. It doesn't really work that well. But like you have to purposefully make yourself do that where a lot of people um don't do that. It's like too hard for them not to just optimize the shit out of the deck and then they just grab the best stuff in it and go, okay, cool, I win. Yeah, like this is like again, you're trying to do rainbow and then try to force people into situations like not force them, but you're trying to guide them towards like, oh, if you have mutants, ninjas, and turtles, blah blah blah. But people just wouldn't give a shit. They would just use the commander for the color, the color pie, and go, okay, cool, I'm done. That's just how it works. Um, I don't know. I just find rainbow boring. Like three color, honestly, is probably my max for me personally that I like to build. I could build other stuff, but meh. Three colors cool with me. I like having some restrictions. I like having things restricted. Um, just because restriction is kind of what makes Commander what it is. It's restriction on yourself. Because like obviously you could just play rainbow decks and then just win all the time, but that's boring. It's kind of stupid. Like restricting yourself in a way is how you do the problem solving part of deck building, which is fun. Is what makes it fun. That's like sometimes I'll just build monocolored decks because it's a restriction and it forces me to learn how to work around that a little more. Where it's like, if you really just want to make a pretty easy build, smoother deck, just throw blue in it. If you just want to build a stacks deck, just grab a blue and white commander because then blue you have the best card draw. You have pretty good, ways of getting mana ramp through like making things cheaper. It's just you have the best removal, which is counterspell. And then white, you can exile and blow shit up really easy. So it's like, yeah, just throw blue in whatever deck you're building, and bam, you can make a smooth deck. That's why I'm not a blue hater, I guess, but I kind of am because like I don't hate blue because there is some cool shit in it that I like because I like control decks, but blue's kind of like the easiest shit in the game to play off of, to be honest. People will tell you green, which is kind of true. Green is probably the easiest to build because it's just mana ramp your ass off and then win. But blue is, in my opinion, is that color that's like, I think I'm smarter than I am when I'm really not because like blue has everything other than maybe good life gain, but it has everything else in like large amounts. I mean, spot removal alone is pretty good. Counterspell, like yeah, you can't blow something up when it hits the board, but there's so many ways. I mean, okay, like let's go back and look. Again, where's that commander that I just saw a little while ago? That is stupid. Where's it at? There was a commander I was just looking at. That is, yeah, this. Like, this is stupid. Pay one blue tap, sacrifice a creature or enchantment, which you're in white, blue, and black. It's super easy to make tokens and blow them up here. Like, sacrifice them. It's not that hard. Counter target spell. You pay 1 blue to counter target spell. This isn't a cost. In these colors, this is not a cost. There's many ways. There's many reasons as to why sacrifice a creature is not a cost in this. It's truthfully not. Cause like it's hard. It's not hard to do. There's plenty of white and even black where you can just make tokens and blow them up. It's not that hard to do. It's not a cost. And then there's plenty of ways to untap this guy. So like that's not that smart. It's all right in front of you, and then people are like, oh, but I built blue. It's like, no, you didn't. Blue built itself, and you just took its pieces and did that. But I digress. Other creatures you control get +1 and 0 and have vigilance. Tap target creature and opponent controls investigate. I mean, that's okay. It's not that good. Not for what I want. Oh, why is this a fucking rainbow? Again, rainbow. I'm so sick. I think I fucking ran Ionic off by accident. Sorry. Jinsaki Ghost of Tsushima. It's a $70 card. You know what? I would build this deck and just proxy this fucking piece of shit. This, of course, a secret layer drop from the new fucking PlayStation bullshit. Should a player draw a card whenever creature you control attacks player if no one choose once. The gaze out when it goes. It can't be blocked this turn. That's retarded. That's ridiculous. Literally, that's ridiculous. $70. Of course, it's fucking $70. No shit. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. It connives. Then choose another attacking creature with lesser power. The creature gains overstrength. Take draw a card, then discard a card. Discard an ally. Yeah, whatever. I don't really like discard stuff that much. Not super big. Is this it? There's no way this is all of the commanders. In blue, white. Okay, I was fixing to say. I was like, no way. Yeah, Kenrith the Returned King. Fuck out of here. What do you do? $40? You don't do anything that I want for $40 fucking dollars. That's for sure. I will proxy the shit out of these decks, though. I'll tell you that. Whenever one or more tokens, okay, $55. I don't like any of these so far. I want to build aristocrats, but I'm not liking a lot of these. A zombie wizard, hexproof from artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. Okay, whatever. Spot removal, blow it up. When a tyrant enters the battlefield and create a tapped 2/2. That died this turn. Destroy all artifacts. That's ridiculous. That's actually kind of funny. So you can just have them go to graveyard and then pull them right back out afterwards. You may pay 1 when you do destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. That is fucking nuts. He might be kind of cool. We'll think about him. I'm going to tap up to 1 untapped creature you control. When you do gain control of target creature, so equal to tapped creature. As long as you control them, when you attack with a creature and opponent owns, player loses 2 life. Alright. I mean, that's kind of cool. We'll think about that. No, I'm not doing rainbow. I'm not doing rainbow. I'm not doing rainbow. Fuck out of here. I'm definitely not doing Final Fantasy. Definitely not doing Final Fantasy. Is this what the game is now? It's just Final Fantasy and Rainbow? Like, fuck, dude. I'm not playing $19 cards. Get the fuck out of here. Is it this hard to build a budget deck? Like, I already built something around this. Yeah, I already did that. I didn't like that much. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. I don't want to connive. Rainbow! Okay. Look, fucking. His name's Connor, by the way. That shit out of here. His name's Connor. Connor Kenway. I think so. It looks like Connor Kenway to me. Dealt damage. Unless this is somebody else. I might be confused. Yeah, it has been can be blocked. Deals combat damage to a player. Create a 1/1 black slash creature token with minutes. Turn target equipment card. I'm not into the whole equipment thing. I'm good. Rainbow. Alright, Saruman. I can deal with Saruman. Each turn, each opponent mills 2 cards. One or more cards are milled this way. Exile target enchantment. Equal to less than that spell from the opponent. Whoa, that's kind of dope. Second spell each turn. Each opponent mills 2 cards. When one or more cards are milled this way. A sorcery card with equal or lesser mana values in the spell. Ooh. This is kind of dope. I kind of like this Saruman of many colors. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Alright, we're gonna add him for now. I kind of want to keep looking. So we'll add him for now. Because we might build him. He is kind of a milled guy. But we'll keep him here. I just want to keep looking. No, I don't want fucking rainbow. Get out of here. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, venture into the dungeon. I don't like the venture into the dungeon thing. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's see. $8, we'll deal with it. But it's an artifact, so it's that much easier to kill. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent's turn. That player can't play spells or activate and plays with his or her hand review. Play cards from that player's hand this turn. What? That is wild. I kind of like this. This is kind of funny. It's kind of like Stacks Control. But you kind of do make yourself the villain because, like, it could happen to anybody. But you could politic your way out of this if you like. If you're like, all right, oh man, but look, he has a fucking board wipe in his hand. Fuck that guy. You know what I mean? Cards from that player's hand this turn. That is wild. All right, we're gonna add that one to look at. I'm just right now just looking for a commander for this deck. So we're just adding stuff that we think is cool. That doesn't give a shit. That's like a blink thing. All right, so this guy looks interesting. One or more knights. If someone commands him, discard a card. I'm good on that guy. Nope, not doing rainbow. Fuck out my face. Oh, I don't build rainbow. It's all rainbow. I'm not building a fucking rainbow. Alright, cool. I now have to scroll all the way down. And look. Alright, what are you about? Ooh, kinda bad. Kinda has man face a little bit. But kinda bad. Anyways. Target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature's power. Is equal to the current mana cost to turn. If you were to do treasure tokens, they wouldn't get anything out of that. So you'd have to be. You could copy. You could do a lot of copying. I don't know. Artifact token. You could mill 2 cards. Rainbow. Whenever you attack, draw a card, and whenever you draw a card on his control. 45 fucking dollars. This is a little more reasonable, but not much. This is Final Fantasy, anyways. Get the fuck out of here. That's cool looking. I like that's creepy. So you'd have to be able to sack stuff. But that would just be kind of a Voltron deck, to be honest, in a way. I'm not playing slivers. Ah, fuck off. Nah, I'm not really into milling myself too much. Whenever it enters the battlefield or discounters 2 players starting with you, each player votes for it. I'm not doing the voting thing, that's just stupid. That is technically, well, I know they did the whole change, but I don't follow those change rules. It's stupid anyways. Connives. I'm not conniving shit anyways. Man, it's hard for me to find what I want. Yeah, whatever. Varna Lich Queen. 2 cards from your graveyard, create a tap. Whatever. Heal top card you let me cast without paying. Don't cast or draw a card. Whenever it attacks. Okay. So basically, the idea would be to just play a lot of odd mana values. So like 1, 3, 5, pretty much, maybe 7, depending on what you're playing. I'm not playing a Final Fantasy baddie cat chick. It's not happening. Enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. Enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to its other types. Base power and toughness each equal to the mana value. That's kind of cool. An enchantment card with mana value 3 or less put on the battlefield to shuffle. Okay, yeah, that's a cool way to play like a lot of enchantments, I think. Is that all of them? Alright. So far. So what are we thinking? We could do Saruman. Let's go over it. Ward, discard any enchantment, instant, or sorcery card. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills 2 cards. When one or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery card with equal or lesser mana value than that spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy the exile card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So that's cool. I do like that. I do like that. This is kind of in the same vein, I feel like, but a little different. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. This turn, that player can't play spells or activate abilities and plays with his or her hand revealed. You can play cards from that player's hand this turn. So you can literally take people's value pieces from them and just play them on your field if you want. I think this one's going to kind of pull more of a aggro style than the Saruman will. I mean, not that Saruman won't, but you're just making people mill. This is like, fuck you this turn. I'm taking your shit if I want. So you can play board wipes. You can do a lot. Now you can't just steal them and keep them. So, but you can know what people are playing, which is kind of wild. I kind of like this way. Fuck it, we're gonna go with the Sin triplets. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, so this will be our commander. So set commander. Alright, cool. So it's first and foremost, let's get some stuff to make it cheaper. So currently we don't need training grounds, but we need stuff to make it cheaper. So let's do function ramp. Now I don't know if it keeps it to blue, white, and all that. It does. It looks like okay. What's this guy about? This fucking thing transforms, huh? Oh, it's a land thing. Okay. I need some just things to make things cheaper. I want to make this commander cheaper. You can come in. I'll add you. We'll take a Zora Signet just because that's cool. I mean, we could literally tap this and then tap, bam, like add one. Yeah, okay. That alone would produce 4 mana and 2 of them would be colored. So that's cool. All together after you pay what you need to pay. I'm looking for something here. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Especially if you have a bunch of stuff you can pull back onto the field. We'll come back to that. That's pretty good though. I mean, it's 7 mana, but still pretty cool. Give each player's upkeep, that player may put an artifact, creature, or land from their hand onto the battlefield. Huh. I'm looking for a specific type of ramp here. That's kind of cool, but it's $32. Fuck out of here. I will fucking. Well, I will proxy this whole deck. I don't care. Yes, each creature you tap while casting an effect spell pays. Okay. That could be good, but that's not what I'm looking for. As you control one mana, any color. Ooh, no, that's, yeah, Chromatic Lantern gives all of our lands the ability to tap for any color. Yeah, no, that's good. For what I'm doing here, it's pretty good. Hmm. Looking for a specific type of ramp. Do Demir's Signet in here as well for ramp. Hmm. Is there not? Letting it load. Well, there's people here. Hello. I am looking for something that makes things cheaper. I want to make my commander cheaper to cast. Like Training Grounds makes abilities, like activated abilities, cheaper. I know there's stuff that makes other shit cheaper, but I'm just trying to figure this out. What the? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm getting fucking tired, dude. I want to build this deck, but I am fucking tired. There's gotta be stuff that makes it cheaper to cast creatures. I may just not be seeing it. I thought there was. That was like, oh yeah, This, creature things cost less to cast. I figured blue would have some shit like that. I guess not. I don't know. I thought there would be. Hot dog card, goddamn. Spider-Man, get the fuck out of here. It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man and magic. Stupid. It really is. Dude, is there not? I could have sworn. I could have sworn there were fucking cards that would make it cheaper to cast creature spells. Does blue not have that? Tell me blue, black, and white. I don't have access to that. Because, like, green, it's just mana ramp through fucking land tutoring. Like, I don't. I guess maybe not. I don't know. A token creature. I actually kind of like that there. Okay, I'm adding that. That's actually pretty good mana ramp in its own way. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, Lotus Ring's kind of cool, huh? Equipped creature. It's equipped 3 though, so it's just paying for itself. It's kind of dumb. I guess it isn't, and it is. I don't know. You can always just use it later, but if it was like an equip 2, I'd probably be like, alright. But you do get the +3/+3. It has vigilance, which is kind of neat. I am looking, dude. I am looking for what I'm looking for. I am not finding it. We might just have to find it. No. Well, maybe. For 2/2, people might let you swing out just to create treasure. Oh, yeah, what's up, dude? Yo, Mr. Warely. Mind if I ask a deck building question? Yeah, go ahead, buddy. I may not even be the best person to ask, to be honest. I don't build super powerful shit a lot of the times. I build a lot of, like, chill stuff, but I have a decent grasp on the game and shit, so ask away, bro. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to have fun and stuff. If I know the answer, I will give you the answer. If I don't know the answer, then I might just be stupid. Somebody else smarter than me might know the answer, but I will try. Sweet, thank you. No problem. I'm in bracket 2 or 3. Yeah, that's what I usually build. It's about bracket 2 to 3. I'm trying to build some new stuff. Like this is supposed to be kind of like an aristocrat control deck, which I like control, but I don't usually build it like this. So this is like me challenging myself. Yeah, go ahead. Ask whatever you got, bro. Hopefully, I do have an answer for you. That could be useful. Target permanent card from your grave to the battlefield. Yeah, it's whatever. Trying to make a self-discard deck, but I'm finding I have 0 cards in my hand by design. Once my hand is empty, I'm top decking in DOA. I'm in Jund colors. Jund colors? Jund colors. Hold on. I am unfortunately not super well versed in the names for stuff, so let me just check this out. Jund would be black, red, and green. Ooh, yeah, you're kind of in some shit, shit colors. Trying to make a self discard deck, but I'm finding Zero cards in hand by design, right? Once my hand is empty, I'm top decking and dead on. You know, probably don't know all the names, so I'm in junk tips. So you're just are you just trying to discard like as quickly as possible? Is that the idea? Like, what's? Give me a little more detail. Give me a little more detail. Um, on what it is your plan is. Like, are you just trying to discard yourself as much as possible to lose? Some people build decks like that for funsies, but if you're like, what's your you trying to discard and play from the graveyard? Like, give me a little bit of more detail, the best you can. Obviously, I mean, it might not be super detailed, but just do the best, and we'll try to go over it together. Yeah, you are kind of in some shit colors for card draw, to be honest, compared to other stuff. Let's see. We might could look at some stuff because I'm having some trouble finding what I need right now, anyway. So we might could venture off and look at some stuff for you. Um, yeah, we'll add words off signet here. I'm just not finding what I want, man. I'm in magenta colors. It's pretty good. Artifact token. Yeah, hopefully I can help you here. You are just kind of in a shit spot, dude. I hate to say with the colors, but I'm thinking I might have an idea of what we can do for you. But I just want to make sure I have what your plan is um, with it in mind. Sure, thank you for answering. Appreciate it. Discard is to throw things in my graveyard to gain value. I've been putting cards with flashback and unearth in it. So you're trying to discard and then bring them out of the graveyard. Um, oh yeah, bad colors for draw. Yeah, so you're just trying to draw to discard to play from graveyard. So now this is me just going the simple route first. So let's take a look here. To fuck off my screen. Back. Oh, Robert might have an idea. Ooh, Robert Media. Ooh, I hope you got something there, dude. You might be more well equipped to answer this than I am. Let's see. Clue. I'm feeling like clue tokens could be. And try Madness of Cycle. Try. Okay, let's look that up. Actually, let's check that out. Madness of Cycle. I think Robert, you were in here not too long ago, huh? Like a week ago. Wait, Madness. Is that what it is? Madness. Oh, I don't think about cycling. Is Madness like a card or like a? You're talking about an actual Oracle text or whatever you want to call it, like an effect. Madness. If you discard into exile, you do cast it. Oh yeah, no Madness. Yeah, no, that's. Thank you, Robert, bro. Yeah, you're much more well versed on that. Madness could be very useful. That could be very useful. Then you can use like living end to bring all your cycling centuries back. Oh wait, living end. We're looking it up. This guy's dude. I'm telling y'all, Robert's the guy. If you see him in here, that dude knows shit. Like he knows way better than I do. Living end is that what it's called? Living end. Let's take a look at it. Each player exiles all creature cards from the graveyard and sacrifice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Robert, dude, coming in with the shit, bro. He knows, man. I'm telling you. Robert is a dude. It's kind of what I need. It is exactly what you need. That is insane. Robert coming in, bro. I'm telling you, Robert's the guy, dude. He was helping me build a like fucking zombie deck the other night, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you could do some cycling. Oh, whoops. Cycling could work too. I've been playing since 12, been on and off playing. Yeah, telling y'all, dude, Robert knows what he's talking about. Okay. Oh, look at this. You may cast spells that have a cycling ability from your graveyard. If a card has a cycling to your graveyard from anywhere and it was cycled, exile it instead. That could be something. The card put 2 on counters. Yeah, dude. Yeah, cycling and madness could be very, very useful. Dude, yeah. I think you got your answer. I was gonna give you some basic bitch answer, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna talk about clue tokens. I'm stupid. But no, so Robert is correct, man. Robert is correct. Cycling might be your path to victory here and madness. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Robert. You're awesome, bro. I really appreciate you helping with that, man, because I'm not smart enough. He cycle. Yeah, he knows what's up, dude. Robert's the guy. He's just the guy. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't help you, Deathly Hand, but I am glad somebody was here to help you, bro. Thank you, Robert. And you've just taught me something too, bro, that I didn't even think about. So we really appreciate that, brother. Do silly stuff at the table. Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. Have fun with it. Yeah, dude, get as fucking off in the woods about this stuff as you can. Like that's the thing with Magic. If you're willing to get off in the woods, bro, and really learn the game, yeah, that's. I mean, it's worth it. It's fucking worth it. I'm looking for function ramp again. All right, let's go scrolling down. Robert, I have to ask you something now. Does Blue have access to something that makes um, creatures cheaper to cast? Because I know it has stuff for like making activated abilities cheaper, like training grounds. I know it has stuff to make instants of sorceries cheaper, but I could have sworn I've seen um, fucking, you know what I mean. I've seen things that makes creatures cheaper. I could have sworn I've seen it. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm just going nuts. But I thought blue had something like that. I'm surprised black maybe wouldn't have something like that potentially. Might pay a cost to do it, like sacrifice a creature and make other creatures cheaper. But what? That's actually kind of it's pretty dope. That could be consistent actually for future tags. Party library, guardian from battlefield. I'm gonna add that. It's actually pretty dope. Cause it doesn't say to put it if it's not a if it doesn't say if it's not a land to throw it in the graveyard or to put it on the top bottom. So you literally just get to scry when the equipped creature attacks, and then if it's a land, you just get to do whatever you want with it. And if not, you scried. It's pretty dope. It's actually pretty fucking good. Evos Isle. This is one isle. It's just cheaper. Making flying creatures cheaper. I don't know if I have flying creatures. Oh, you know what? It is an artifact creature. Is there anything to make artifacts cheaper? X cheaper. MTG. Sure, we'll just top 10. Because it is an artifact creature, so maybe I could just do an artifact thing if they have access to it. So whenever a spell control, that's not artifacts, motherfucker. That's instants of sorceries. Alright, whatever. Players can activate planeswalkers. Spells you cast. That's, yeah, Immortal Sun is just a. I got you, fam. Got me, fam? Well, what you got, dude? Holy shit, I just saw 9 people in here for a second. That's crazy. Dude, I am such like low fucking effort shithead builder. And somehow people are watching. That's cool though. Okay, that's cool. I am not putting Grand Arbiter in here. Get the fuck out of here. I can't play that one. Colorless. I'm not playing Eldrazi's, bro. Yeah, instants and sorcery spells. Did my link not post? No, I don't see it, man. I don't see the link, unfortunately. I see where you have like a um whatever the fuck colon, but I don't see a link, unfortunately. Sapphire medallion, make blue cheaper. Copy this into Scryfall. Bet. I will copy into Scryfall. Hold on, if it will let me. Let me copy. Fuck. So I'm I'm watching you guys on chat off my phone because I'm a fucking dirty little piece of shit. So I'm trying to copy it, but it won't let me. I can just look that shit up. I'll look up both y'all's things real quick. Hold on. I'll look up Roberts real quick, and then we will look at that on Sapphire Medallion. All right, we'll look that up. Sapphire Fire Medallion. I put a K in there because I'm stupid, and I spelled sapphire wrong, but whatever. The spells you cast. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. That's cool. And then Oracle tag cost reduced for creature commander EW game paper. So on Scryfall, I don't actually use Scryfall that much. I probably should use it more often. I think that Architect actually uses Scryfall. So, hey, whatever. So you said, is it a syntax thing? Is it a syntax thing? Is the question. Oracle. I'm stupid. I spelled Oracle wrong. Oracle colon cost dash reducer dash fuck my face creature. Dude, I am learning shit, dude. I am learning how to search stuff better because I am ridiculous. Colon UBW, which is blue, black, and white. The game paper. I hope I did that right. No cards foul, yeah, because I didn't search that right. I definitely did not search that right. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Is it a syntax search? Cloud key. Semblance anvil. Card type cheaper. Semblance anvil? Anvil? Semblance anvil. Semblance anvil is a battlefield you may exile non-land cards from your hand. Your card type, the exile card cost. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. And then am I looking this up? Cloud key. Choose artifact, creature, chance, spells you can. Those are all things that I'm looking for. Thank you. You said Oracle key? Oracle tag? Oracle tag. Oracle tag. Advanced. Oracle tag on Scryfall? Is that what you mean? I just looked at the list I posted. IDK if it's very helpful. That's okay, buddy. I appreciate you trying to help, man. Whether it's useful or not, it's just help is help, bro. I'm always tag instead of Oracle. You typed Oracle. Oh, Oracle tag? Whoops. Oracle tag. Like that. Thank you. See, look. I knew I did something wrong. Each spell you cast has a demon horde. I see what you're doing, though. I see what you're saying. Each black creature spells you cast or cost one. I remember. You spell each opponent loses one life and you gain one life. Actually, how much does that card cost? Bontu's Monument. It's not that expensive. I mean, $8. Because I mean, my commander is still a black creature. It has black in it, so that means it's black. So that would make it cheaper as well. So that's not bad. Creature spells you cast cost 2. Ooh, yeah, but they all get -1/-1. Fuck you! I can't build tokens. Shit, that would have been cool though. Oh well. Red creatures use Gonna cost one you can't cast. Dope. Oh, this is useful, dude. Because all of these would count, right? That's the thing. Is like it's a black creature, but it's also a blue creature, and it's also a white creature. So that would make them means that they all affect it equally. So they would all make it cost 3 less. I'm doing that just because it already costs 2 extra, so it already costs 5. But I could see this thing becoming targeted very easily, and so it's one of those things of like, if it's in there, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a few things because this is already a lot. Um, a fucking mana ramp. I don't. I just don't want to have that much mana ramp. That seems like a lot. 2 less than requirement of casting a summon spell. Maybe it's not a lot. Whenever creature control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature. Then create. What the fuck's the point in that? All right, I guess you could just pull them out of the graveyard, put them on the battlefield without casting them. So you could play that. So it's like it comes in, blows up, you create a token, and then you can just drag it from graveyard, put on battlefield. So that could be useful. Be good. Shame there are a few dollars. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. Want to do C triple? So all right. This is my like attempt at a semi aristocrat deck. Um, so send triplets. Just I liked it's I don't know. It's not exactly aristocrat. I'm gonna build some aristocrat elements around it, but this is just funny. It's fun, like what you call it, like I guess control measure in a way. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent's turn. So in that way too, you could kind of be a person where if you politic it right, you can make people turn on each other. I think because let's say you've got one guy who's building up a pretty good board state, and another dude who's kind of like lagging behind. Maybe he got mana drown. Um, so it's like okay, if I do the mana drowning guy, and I reveal his hand, and he's got a farewell in his hand or something, I could be like, yo guys, look, he has a farewell in his hand. This is crazy. Like this is nuts. Y'all should look at this. And kind of turn people on each other like that. And then also you just get free value from stealing other people's shit. So like you could take their combo pieces, you could take their value pieces, their ramp, their card draw, and give it to yourself in a way. And you're slowly building up. I think if you politic it right, depending on what table you're at, obviously, you can make that work. You can make that shit work. I want to say you can. I could be wrong. I could be stupid, but we're gonna add these monuments. I think I kind of like these monuments. What is it? Kefnitz monument. Because that also just affects everybody. How do you say it again? Kefnitz. Kefnet. It might be a lot of. It might be a lot of mana ramp, but if we need to, we'll get rid of some of it. Not that big of a deal. Bam. Yeah, they are a few dollars a piece. They're deathly hand, but always remember something. You can just proxy it. Who gives a shit? I wouldn't judge you. Proxy it all you want. You could proxy a whole deck. Like the only thing that I judge people on that end is like, look, if we're building bracket 2 or bracket 3 decks, right? Somewhere in that range. Let's say we're all spending around 150 to like I don't know $300, somewhere in that range, right? $100, whatever. We're all kind of close enough that we could play with each other. And then some guy shows up with a proxy deck that's like $10,000, and he's got like a bracket 4 or bracket 5, $10,000 fucking crazy ass in the game on turn 2 deck. Well, he's just an asshole at that point. I'm not saying don't proxy those decks. I'm saying don't show up to a game where it's like, look, we just didn't feel like spending the money on this deck, so we proxied it. But it's still like a bracket 2, bracket 3. we're playing in that range, and then you show up with like fucking Grand Arbiter $10,000 build, and you just start pub stomping people. It's like, well, what was the point? You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that's what I like proxying. I don't have a problem with. At the end of the day, Wizards isn't like it's a company. It's a big, huge corporate company. They've got some shitty practices that I don't like. And then Hasbro. Hasbro is also a big, stupid corporate company that has shitty practices I don't like. So, like, am I really taking money away from them? I wasn't gonna buy it anyways. Yeah, proxy deck, exactly, dude. Like, make some jank. The most expensive cards are the ones that you see too much. Yeah, oh yeah, jank's fun, dude. I love jank. Jank's fun. But yeah, don't ever feel bad for proxying, bro. It's okay. So like, I'll put it this way: I'm super, super into uh, like cologne and perfume and stuff. I love perfume. I actually have made a perfume myself. I know the process that it takes to make perfume. I know what the cost to make perfume is, depending on what you're making. So, when you have, let's say, Louis Vuitton's big, big company, um, big old company, they make all kinds of money. They sell Louis Vuitton fragrances for like 350 or more dollars. I know for a fact, I know with what I know, that like Louis Vuitton Imaginations, a $350 fragrance, is only made for about $8. The bottle costs more to produce than the actual juice in the bottle. So, in that regard, it's kind of like, why would I give you money? You know what I mean? Some people are going to leave. I already know because this is boring perfume talk. But so what happens is you have companies that make duplicate fragrances, right? And duplicate fragrances usually are sold between like 20 and $50. It's the same ingredients, it's the same aroma chemicals, but they're actually charging like a more reasonable price. Now, to mind you, these dupe companies aren't doing it to be good guys, they're doing it to make money as well. But it's reasonable. Louis Vuitton Imagination for $350 is not reasonable. That is not a reasonable price at all. It should not be sold for that. If you told me $100, sure. So that's how I view Hasbro and Wizards. They are just looking to make a quick buck off of you. Again, I'm not hating. If you want to buy the real cards, go ahead. I'm not hating on that either. Do what you want. But I'm also not going to hate on the idea of proxy decks because it's like, well, fuck them. Like they're ruining the game anyways. Who gives a shit? You trust me. You're not taking money out of their fucking pocket. And if you do, okay, maybe they should make things, you know, more accessible. I don't know. That's just my take. But anyways, I have 136 decks built, field, and 6 built in paper. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of decks in paper. I mostly build decks for fun, and because I just enjoy building decks. But if I find something I really, really want after I build it, then I'll buy it. And I mean, if it's like $100, I'll buy it paper. Like I'll just buy the actual cards. But like, I know a company that you can buy a whole proxy deck from for like $60. $100, I mean, $100 card deck, $60. If I built a $200 deck, I don't feel like spending $200 on it. I just buy the proxy of it because I don't play much outside of my play group, anyways. I might play a little bit outside of like my pod. My pod doesn't give a shit about proxies, and I'm not looking to play in tournaments, and I'm not looking to play super high powered shit. And if you are playing super high powered shit, I don't think people should get mad at you for that either because let's say you just don't have the financial resources to build $500 or $600 decks, 700, 800, whatever dollar decks, $1,000 decks, whatever you want to call it. But you are really, really knowledgeable on Magic and you know how to play Magic. Should I not want to play with you because you can't afford to spend $1,000 on a deck? I want to play against the player. I don't want to play against paper. I don't give a shit about paper. I give a shit about the person who put the time, effort, and knowledge into building the deck because that's where the fun comes in. A deck without a player to play it is kind of boring. There's no point in it. It's meant to be played. So if you have to proxy your deck or your lands in the deck or whatever to play your deck properly, then who gives a shit? Like, go ahead. I don't care. I want to play against you. I don't give a fuck about paper. And yes, Deathly Hand, jank does equal novelty. Jank is fun. Jank is goofy. All right, so we have a lot of ramp here, which I might get rid of some of it. We'll see. Um, let's go do lands real quick, just to kind of get that knocked out. I should probably think more about lands than I do, but whatever. That was my whole rant about perfume and proxies and whatever the fuck else. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to click that. It's I tend to talk a lot. If I'm ever talking too much and you want me to move on, just let me know. I will just happily move on. Okay. No kind of battlefield second unless you turn layer land. Okay, I mean sure. Like I do have that one thing that can turn lands into. I'll have a couple of these in here because I mean sure I can return a basic land. It's a non-layer, so sure why not. I'll have a couple of those, and then I'll just do mostly like basics for this deck. I don't really. You can use Marlin of the Morsong for fun. LOL. More song. Okay, I'll look it up. Let's go look it up. Let's go look it up. Oh wait, my bad. I am stupid. Marilyn of Morsong. Why are you not looking? Or yeah, that's why. Okay. Oh, I think I've seen this. Players can't draw cards at the beginning of each player's draw step. The player that player loses 3 life, searches his. Oh, that's kind of interesting, actually. So you don't draw, but it's basically everyone just tutors constantly. Is that the whole thing is just tutored the entire time? That's insane, dude. Everyone's just tutoring. All right, let's go see opposition agent. Opposition agent. Agent. I should have spaced that. There we go. Whatever. You control your opponents while they're searching their library. When an opponent is searching the library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. Is a game changer? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It sounds like one. That is hilarious, though, dude. That is so fucking funny. That would be hilarious. I'm gonna try to keep this deck in some kind of budget. I mean, it's already probably on its way to not being a budget build, but that is funny. I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, you can steal fetch lands. It is, but if a playgroup doesn't matter, it's okay to play. Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. I love that shit. All right, let's go back and do my lands real quick, and then we'll actually get to the rest of building. All right. This is fine. Unless you player has. Ooh shit. Adding that though for $9, we're gonna add it, and the rest of this is probably gonna be pretty basic for lands, to be honest. But that's fucking wild. So I could just pull the artifacts out of the graveyard and put them back on the field and shit. Well, in the library, but I get to play them again. Add 1 mana colorless. Oh, we might come back to that for card draw later. I might just go fucking super basic on the lands for now, cause like whatever. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 We have plenty of ramp, to be honest. A lot of it's colored ramp. Like I can do that. I could do a few tutor lands, like tutoring. Like, what's it called? Fuck. Evolving Winds. Do that in here. That wouldn't be bad. We'll throw Command Tower in. Why not? Attack +1/+0. have that. Hey, 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 hey. That'll get added in here. Turn this card to the battlefield. That's being said. With high powered but in regular brackets, it's just funny. Play group doesn't use the brackets, so we just play what the cards are meant to do. No, I get that. I think me and my friends play bracket. Um, just to kind of gives us an idea of where we want to be at because we don't like building outside of that like 2 or 3 bracket system. We like it as a system for like keeping ourselves modest with each other, keeping ourselves within power of each other. So that's why we use it. But I mean, each play group's different. Each play group is different. Everyone does everything different. We'll do escape tunnel. Plains, island, or swamp. That's good. Yeah, evolving wilds. It's in here. Yeah. That'll get added. How many non-basic lands do we have? 10. Rest of basic. We'll do basic the rest of the way. We'll do basic the rest of the way. So we'll do an island. I think we're gonna do. Should we do 40? 40 lands in this deck. I don't know if we need 40 lands. I mean, we've got a lot of ramp. We might get rid of some of it, but I don't think we need that many. So we're gonna do probably like 38. I think 38 will be fine for this deck. All right. We have swamp, plains, and islands. So I need to do, is it 8, 16, 24 plus 10? That's going to be 34. So if we did 9, 9, 18, 27 plus. So we'll do, yeah, okay, 9 a piece of these, and we'll just go grab another land in just a minute. So we'll do 9. 9 on the basics. I feel like it's always good to play a little bit of basic lands. And I like the way basic lands look usually. I think they look pretty. Like I have a proxy Black Lotus in my deck and all the box in my EDH deck. Yeah, why not? Why not, dude? If it's what you want to do, your playgroup's cool with it. Who gives a shit, dude? I've actually want to design a proxy deck for myself. I have this program on Steam that's called Card Creator, and you can go in there and design cards, and then you can get PDFs made of them that are meant specifically for like printing, like multiple cards on a sheet of paper. So I actually want to design, like build a deck, and then just design all the proxy cards around that. When I say design, I don't mean like I'm gonna be drawing. I can't draw what the fuck, but I can kind of do like Canva graphic design type bullshit and just design like a whole theme around it. I want to do Zabuza from uh, Naruto. A whole Zabuza deck would be fun. Like every card is just a Zabuza. It's still, just the cards from Magic, obviously with what they do, but the actual designs on it's just different different versions of Zabuza. I think that would be a ton of fun just for the fuck of it. I don't want Magic to print Zabuza cards at all, but I just want to do it for like funsies, like a proxy deck for funsies. I'd probably make like a ninja or samurai, swordsman, whatever warrior deck. Make it really low power and just fun. Okay, I just need like another little whatever silly one. I just need another little silly motherfucking man. Might just be me and you left, Robert. I think everybody else is gone. That Deathly Hand guy was cool though. He was nice. Nice dude. Nice dude. I always love meeting nice people, dude. It's always cool if people actually come in here and like talk. I don't get that often, but it is cool when they do. And obviously, Robert over here is like my fucking deck building mentor. Oh, I'm here? Oh, okay. Maybe it's just you. Maybe Robert left him. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully Robert comes back. He's a cool dude. Robert's really knowledgeable, and every time he's here, he's super helpful. And I'm glad he could help you working on my own deck in the background. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, use me as background noise. I'm actually kind of cool with that idea. That's kind of what this is. Like, if you want to join in and talk and bullshit and like watch me build, sure. But that's why I put the like lo-fi music in the background and I just talk a lot. Cheers to Robert. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Robert's a good man. He's knowledgeable. I mean, he's helped me do some shit that I didn't even realize. And I'm glad that he mentioned the madness in cycling because honestly, I don't know if I would have came to that conclusion myself, to be real with you. For this, move a counter from this, move a counter from that. Well, I'm glad you're here, Deathly Hand. I'm actually a new follower of yours. I like your channel. Oh, you are? Robert? Really? I thought you were here before, man. I thought I've met you before. I could have swore. Maybe that was someone else. Maybe I'm going nuts, man. I swear to you, I thought I had done a stream about a week ago where I was building a zombie deck. Uh, a black, like a mono black zombie deck. It was like a bracket two, just budget build. If maybe it wasn't you, and I'm just nuts, and maybe I'm just really forgetful, and I'm sorry if that wasn't you, and I'm confusing you, buddy. I am so sorry about that. I hate to confuse somebody. I like people to to be known as who they are. But I do appreciate you. You got one of those faces, Robert. Yeah, dude, Robert, you just look so familiar. But I could be wrong. It might have been somebody else. I'm sorry if that wasn't you. I just who was that then? Am I who, dude? My brain doesn't know what the fuck to do with it right now. I'm gonna put Reliquary Tower. Reliquary Tower's good. I was before, but lost your channel. Okay, maybe that was you then. I'm glad you found me, dude. Glad you found me again. Appreciate you being here, bro. I'm glad you guys are here. I mean, yeah, I don't stream as often as I'd like. I just kind of had a chance to do it tonight, but I'm gonna try to make it more consistent, especially with deck building because it's just fun to do. But I will be playing dumb shit games sometimes. I might be doing that here in a few minutes if you guys want to stick around. I'm gonna try to finish building this deck fully tonight. I like to do it all in one go, but I might play. They have that. What's that game? TCG Card Shop Simulator. I like fucking around in that game. So maybe if you guys want to do that in like I don't know 20 minutes, depending on how this deck build goes, we can do that. All right, let's go do some spot removal. Let's add. I'm gonna do like 8 spot removal. I think. Let's do instance and then destroy. I know that black doesn't have a lot. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, we'll do destroy. But I know for a fact I can just counterspell everybody all the time. Because I'm a piece of shit. You can't be a card. Let's do an advanced search here with can't be mana value 3 or like more than 3. So let's see what that looks like. Mm-mm. I know white has some bullshit ass exile. Actually, let's do that first. You can like exile fucking enchantments for like 1 or 2 mana with some of these white cards, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that'll get added. I just exile any non-land permanent. I lose 3 life. I don't give a shit about that. Could swore there's like a 1 mana drop exile target enchantment white card. I'm telling you, there's got to be one. I feel like I've seen it. It's got like a little monk person on it, like casting a spell or some shit. There it is. Erase exile target enchantment. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. It's very rare that I do, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what we got. Tap up to two. We'll do that. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now let's try to get some fucking counterspell. Because, you know. Counter target spell, you gain 3 life, sure. I just need to actually cancel. Cancel. Where's cancel at? Is that what it's called? It's cancel. Yeah, that one's good. And then I think actual counter spells only a 2 blue counter spell. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we have a few counter spells. And then it's good to have. Honestly, I think white has better. I say better. Oh, I'm stupid. Why am I putting that there? Instant. I want to say white has better spot removal than black does, to be honest, just as a whole. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe better creature removal for the price. Don't forget mana leak. Mana leak? Am I tripping? I hope I know that. Mana leak. Oh, let me turn off that or whatever. Mana leak. Counter target. Oh yeah, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Robert. So I just need a little bit of destroy creature. I think. How many fucking removal spells do we have? 7, perfect. We'll throw in like 2. That'll bring us up to 9. I like instants that destroy shit. Who's the commander? This person. I'll let you read it. I'll leave it up on the screen. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. This turn, that player can't play spells or activated abilities and plays with his or her hand revealed. You can play cards from that player's hand this turn. I'm assuming that when it says that, you can use mana. Send triplets, fun. Yeah, this is my first time really building something like this, so this ramp might seem like a lot, but we're probably going to get rid of a little bit of it here soon. We're just added it to add it for now. We'll look through it in a minute. Destroy target. Yeah, this is my only time ever building something like this in this manner, anyways. Just demystify. Destroy target enchantment. Feel like I might have to put a little bit, not much, just a little bit of life gain to offset some stuff. Well, maybe not. Maybe I won't. A dragon destroy target creature. You have to spend mana the exact color, so you need filtering. Oh, you do? You have to spend mana of the exact color. So if it's somebody playing like red, I can't play that spell this turn. Is that basically what you're saying? It's an old card. Yeah, it does look like an old card. I know the Saruman kind of looks like a not exactly the same thing, but it like a weird offshoot. I can't regenerate. Destroy target health creature. Draw enchantment. Enchanted creature. Yes, unless you have the proper color, you can't cast it. Oh, so it is an old card. I mean, I guess it's not typed on the card, but I know some stuff like is like that. Hmm. That puts us in a weird position, gentlemen. Should I just add fucking ramp that allows me to tap for? Well, I can't do because it's not in my commander color. If it's in the well, you know what though? We do have. Hold on. Where's it at? There is some. There it is. Chromatic Lantern. Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color. Yeah. So like Chromatic Lantern would allow me to cast anything. Um, for sure. 3 mana artifact does it. Which 3 mana? This one, Chromatic Lantern? Is that the one you meant? Not gonna lie, I would suggest something that fixes causing, unless you're in for Fell War Stone, Fell War Stone, Fell War Stone. I don't think, do I have that in here? No, I do not. Let's see what that's about. Fell War Stone. Let's take a look at it. If any color that a land upon. Okay, so yeah, I see what you're saying. Reliable dual lands these days, a good chunk of them are budget too. Don't forget Arcane Sing. That's just for my commander's colors though. I don't even have Soul Ring in here, so I'm not really too worried about Soul Ring. I could maybe replace some of these Azura Signets and stuff, like Dimir Signet and Azura Signet, with stuff that helps for filtering. That produces cards outside of it. Yeah, exactly. So I can cast opponent's stuff. So I can maybe get rid of these and just replace them with uh, artifacts I just tap for any color. Let me see. Now we're really looking at ramp. Fuck. Let me find a couple little destruction spells and we'll go back. Discard, destroy target non-elf. Destroy target attack. Oh, that's going to be easy to do here. Okay, perfect. There aren't many of those. Yeah, I know there aren't. There aren't, which sucks a little bit. I'd almost need to be able to protect Chromatic Lantern then at that point. 3 mana slot, you get any color ramp. Treasure. That is true. We could go like a treasure route, which I think isn't a bad idea. Treasures could be used. I do have this enchantment, Life Insurance. Whenever a non-token creature dies, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token. So we do have a little bit of that. Tap for any color. 3 treasures are hard at a budget in Esper. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's go look and see. I mean, even if it's not in that 3 mana color. Yeah, I'm not trying to put Smothering Tithe in here. But yeah, that would be an easy. We have Monologue Tax, which is only though it's not as good. It's very not as good. Monologue Tax. Okay, fuck off. Instant destroy. Monologue Tax. Yeah, so like this isn't as good, especially if you're playing a lower power. Because there's a lot of times people are just not casting that many spells per turn. A lot of my play group is playing like the way they play. They're not casting multiple spells a turn, so it's only really useful. There is one other one that I know of. That's a white card. Fuck, what's it called? It's a creature, but it's only based on lands. It's based on if your opponent has more lands. You can give some recommendations. Never against them. I'll take a look at them and see. Artifact. Mystic Skull, perhaps? We can check out Mystic Skull together. Let's go look and see. This one here? Mana of any color, 1 color. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you just you pay and then you can get the mana you need. That's not terrible. Not a bad idea. There's also, I think blue has where you can enchant lands and steal them from people, if I'm not mistaken. We'll add that. I want to say, okay, I want to get rid of some of these. I don't know what to get rid of. Let's see. Cloud Key's good. I kind of want to get rid of some of like these like a Signet ones. Like that can probably go Azura Signet and then maybe Dimir Signet to replace a little bit. Flip. Oh, yeah, it is a flip card. Oop. Lands you control have. Okay, yeah, that's also really useful. Okay, cool. That's good to have. So that helps a bit. That does help a bit. Yeah, Calvin, if you want to give some good removal recommendations, take a look at them. Honestly, I just hate removal. I know it's necessary, but I don't really look at it that hard. I'm always just like, yeah, sure, counterspell, destroy shit, whatever. I don't care. It's necessary, but it's also boring for me. I've got this is what I have here. We have absorb, exile target island permanent, artifact or creature. We have cancel, counterspell. We have mana leak, erase, fate forgotten, and final payment. Feed the Swarm. There's some 3 mana black cards from Duskmourn. Like, yeah, Path to Exiles and Swords to Plowshare. Yeah, those are always like index though. It's kind of why I didn't put Soul Ring in here. It's like it's kind of everyone puts these in their decks. It's all just I mean they're good obviously, but whatever. Let's see. They are cheaper though than some of the stuff we're rolling with. Let's see. Fixing for 1 turn. Feed the Swarm. Yeah, I mean I get why staples exist because they're staples. They exist for a reason, but it's also just like meh. Yeah. Yeah, this one here. Target creature, upon you lose life equals the permanent mana value. That's pretty good. So we have 10 removal right here. Don't forget telepathy. That would be fun. Telepathy. Telepathy. Opponents play with their hands revealed. Oh yeah, that kind of does the same. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing that my commander's throwing in there. We already let's see. Also energy bending. Energy bending. The card for man. Okay, energy bending. Let's check that out, I guess. Oh, whoops. I spelled that wrong. This one here, let's see. It's a lessons card. Okay, yeah. How do lessons work again? I have not looked at lessons like at all. I don't really look at lessons. I think we're good on removal right now. I think we have enough of the right stuff. We have a few counter spells, a few destroy, and exile certain things. Um, so I think we're good there. I think. Or just a sorcery sessions. Lessons, what effects don't work in Commander? Some cards care about lessons. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Now is the more fun part stuff. We have removal. I mean, 10 removal is plenty, I think. Actually, technically 11. We have 38 lands. We've got 12 ramp, which some of it's for mana fixing, which I think is fine enough. I mean, and I think I even have something in here that allows me to play. Let's see. I swear I have something in here that allows me to play. Um, yeah, okay, yeah, here it is. If a land card, yeah, that's good. I thought there was one that allowed me to fucking take artifacts from my graveyard and put them back into my library. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I saw one that allowed me to do that. Did I not add it? Maybe I did. If you learn, you take them out of your sideboard. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is there not one that allows me to? I swear to God, I was just looking at a card. Maybe it's on here. Maybe that's what it is, and I'm just going nuts. I swear there was a card that allowed you to take artifacts and put them back in your library. I could be wrong though. Forget. She great in the doubt. Forget. Mariak? What's that one? Mariak. This one? Does not untap during untap phase. Game 12 target creatures. Least player becomes one tap bury the creature. So yeah, what does bury do? I don't know what buried. I've seen it a few. All right, gotta go. See you, man. All right, Calvin, you have a great night. I appreciate your help, buddy. Thank you for the help. Yeah, I don't know what does bury do. I'm not sure on that. You can technically learn in other formats. Cyborg server don't work in Commander. And bury is sacrifice. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll add her. That's pretty dope. All right, I'm gonna try to build this now from here, this point forward, and see. Thank you, Calvin. You have a great night, buddy. Hopefully, we see you around in the future. No, keep choose target opponent. All right, how do we turn this into an aristocrats thing now, where we gain value off of shit getting blown up? How do we gain value here off of like us sacking stuff? I mean, we're gaining value off of our opponents as well. But how do we do this? Can we even really? Is this even really an aristocrats build at this point? I don't know if it is. Because we're just doing a lot of stealing. I mean, we could just keep stealing people's shit. We could just be on a constant stealing people's thing, stealing people's stuff as like our value here. You give your upkeep, choose target opponent this turn. That player can't play spells. Revealed, you can play cards. Hand this turn. Hmm. Oh yeah, we need to do card draw. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. That's probably a good idea to add some card draw. Draw. Actually, I'll just do it as a function. We're going to let's see. This is bad for X. Yeah. So also that player may draw an additional card if they do spells they cast. Cost 2 more to cast. Ooh. That might be good for us because it might just equal out some shit. Blue spells you cast cost one less to cast. Just spells. We have stuff that can also make just everything else. Hmm. Alright, let's go back to searching. It could be useful. If you do discard a card. I know there's some definitely. Blue has a stupid amount of card draw. This battlefield gain control of target. If you control 3 or more permanents you don't own, draw 3 cards. Draw 3 cards and you lose 3 life. I'm not doing that. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna put Arcana thing up. No, this person can come in here. It's two precision library. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I know there's some decent card draw. Blue has like some of the best card draw. Fairy Mastermind is a good card draw. Fairy Mastermind? Let's look that up. Let's look it up. He said Fairy. Whoops. This one? It's $23 though. I'm gonna skip on that one. It's good, but I'm trying to keep this lower cost if I can. Spending $23 on one card's a little much, but I do appreciate it. Lotho Corrupt Sheriff Lotho. He's $13. We're gonna skip on him too. He's just a little expensive. I'm trying to build it to like a reasonable or a realistic thing that like I would actually buy. Um, I mean, I could just proxy it, but then it's like at that point I might as well just put the best shit in the deck and go with it. But I do always appreciate help because there's a lot of cards I don't know apparently because I didn't know either one of those two existed. Um, gains 3 life. This could be good. I don't know if we have. We'll have to look and see. Oh yeah, I need to add training rounds. It's a little expensive now, but I actually already have a copy of it for $5 is what I pay. It's $10 now, but it makes sense. So we'll add that too. The training rounds in here. I think there's an enchantment that's supposed to just be card draw. It's like literally like pay 2 and tap. It's pretty funny. There is something I am looking for. Do you guys? Does anybody use instant and sorcery card draw? Because I see stuff like it's like, oh, draw 3 cards or whatever. Do people actually even use that in Commander? I don't think I've ever seen that in a Commander game. I'm sure people do, but I've never seen it. It's always like consistent card draw, right? Like artifacts and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen anybody just use an instant to draw some cards like that. Unless it's like doing something else plus drawing a card. Typically. I remember building a deck not too long ago based on around this guy. He went way up in price. Back then, I think he was only like a couple of ducks. Tried to build my card draw with 3 sections, 12 cards total. Quick and dirty. These are your cantrips. Just do something small. The card replaces itself. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that. Section 2, consistent passive. Do X, draw a card. X is whatever your deck wants to do. That makes sense. So if it's like, oh, sacrifice a creature is what your deck wants to do, then it's like, okay, you sack a creature and it causes you to draw a card. I could see that. Big boy draw. These are your big mana draw spells late game when everyone is top decking. Okay, so you can play like, I draw 7 fucking cards or some crazy shit like that. You can just refill your hand back up and roll. That makes sense too. I like that. So it's like something like this could be your big boy thing. Target player draws X cards and loses X life. So you could be like, I draw fucking 5 cards. Boop. Here we go. This would be what you're kind of like the second one would be like. Whenever a creature you control dies, you draw a card and lose 1 life. That makes sense. You need 2 or 3 big draw spells, half and half from the other type. So yeah, that makes sense. Those are just for like that end game. I need some shit in my hand right now. Let's rock and roll. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. About to actually go up here real quick and do this. I'm gonna rock and roll you. Sign in blood, read the bones. Sign in blood. Oh, whoops, hold on. Let me get rid of all this shit. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. So yeah, that's like a quick and dirty type of thing. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. We'll add those in there as like quick and dirty draw. That's fine. Try that. Be right back. I have my done. So, yeah, you're good, buddy. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Draw a card. Use. Oh, she's kind of expensive though. Let's see. If you're casting spell, the runes are good. However, you're doing probably big spells. Lots of little spells. Okay. I have to keep them in mind. You can't just draw a card. That's like a costs a lot, but wait, no, he's fucking way too expensive. He'd have to die and then get played from the graveyard. We'll look around to see what else is out here. So that's a bit better. Put that in here. Rarely I can teach you how to use Scryfall. I'll help you sort cards usefully on clear too. Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me finish doing this, and then yeah, we can do that. I'm cool with that. I can't stay up too much later, but yeah, we can take a look at that. That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be against it. I think there's one called like Oracle something, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is, Oracle's Insight. That'll get added. Okay, I think that's enough card draw for now. Yeah, we've got 10 card draw. That should be plenty for what we're doing. All right. Let's see. So yeah, let's do this. I'm down. Let's fucking do it, bro. Let's do it, bro. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I just gotta grab something. All right. What do we got? I am ready. While you're gone. Well, I'm back, man. That was quick, dude. I'm like lightning fast. Skyfall's great because you know, really narrow things down. Yeah, I see a lot of people use it actually, so I've always been interested in learning more about it. Try clicking on advanced. Okay, I'm on advanced. I'm always fast, especially in the sack, man. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Fastest feet in the West. Hell yeah, dude. Looks like you can. Okay, so it kind of works that way. The colors. Select your commander colors in the commander section. Here, so we have white, blue, and black. Okay. Thank you for teaching me, because I've never actually really used Scryfall. Click search with these options. Oh, Robert, I don't look up I don't look up stuff on EDA Trek. I mean, I'm not against EDA Trek, but most of the time, to me, it just feels like I'm just basically net decking at that point. I like to just discover the shit on my own most of the time. It makes it more fun that way. Um, I'm not against it. I'll use it some from time to time, but I just don't use it that often. So at that point, you're pretty much just the deck's being built for you, um, mostly. All the fellow TGG tag in all cards for what they do. Okay. Whatever a card does, it's tagged for it. Alright. The tag for getting you extra cards enhances card advantage. So where would I type that? Would I put that in advanced? Go back to advanced maybe? Top of screen in the search bar. Add Oracle. Okay. Add. So keep this as it is. Or should I put Oracle tag in front of this? What would be best? Yeah, huh? Huh? So put it in front? Like over here? Anywhere in there is good. Oh, anywhere. Okay, cool. Alright, so just I'll put that and then Oracle. Oh my god, damn, dude. Oracle tag. Then I would do card dash advantage like that. Is that good? Let's see. If I hit enter. Oh shit, it worked kind of. Oh boy. I did it. I typed it out right. That's crazy. Just like that. Cool. Now at the top. Okay. It says sort by. Yeah, like sorted by. can sort cards by their EDH rank, meaning how useful they are to your commander. It's like that. Mm. Yeah, here's Ristic Study, obviously. That shit. Yeah. I look cards by going through the sets and I look at old cards and finding weird cards. Yeah, that's cool. I like doing that too, Robert. I do like looking for weird old cards. Like Skull Clamp would actually be useful in this deck, just because like if I'm producing tokens and then I equip it to them and then they get -1, they die, and then I draw 2 cards. First dozen of cards are the boring staples. Yeah. Yeah, I could see Skull Clamp being useful in this deck. Opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw unless the player pays 4. Ooh, Mystic Remora seems like a less expensive, not as good version of Mystic Study. Mystic Remora. Okay, I see what you mean. So it's kind of like an EDA Trek thing, but not exactly. It still lets you just kind of look through them as you want. I see, I see. Oh, that's like pseudo scry / weird tutoring. That's cool. Great thing though, you can add on to your search specify what playstyle you're looking for. Okay, how do I do that? Yeah, let's do that. So you want to go aristocrats? Yes. Let me see what we have in here. I'm actually going to get rid of that. That's Skull Clamp for now. So I think that would be better for this build. I'll add that for now. So do I just type in aristocrats after this? Got the tags. Oh, you're good, buddy. Yeah, this thing was what I was looking at. Phyrexian Arena. That could actually be pretty good to use here. So you want to have a card draw card that also does that. I'll add another Oracle tag, so I'll just go ahead and type in Oracle tag. Then that you add sacrifice. Let me put a space there. Whoops. Sacrifice dash outlet. Oh, I must have typed something wrong. What did I type wrong? Maybe it's because I put a space here. I shouldn't have. There we go. That way, play life equal to its mana copy instead. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I see that. That's good. That's a way for me to learn. Oh, like this. Vampiric Rites. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Ah, let's add that fucking guy. That sounds cool. Vampiric Rites is cheap too. 1 mana? Well, how much is it expense wise though? That might reflect. Here we go. Let's see. I bet it's expensive. Oh, 35 cents? That's it? What the fuck? I guess because it's not like the best thing ever, but that's cool. Huh. That's very interesting. I'll have to fuck around with Scryfall once. It's kind of neat. Ooh, Hardened Tactician might get added. What's that now? Yeah, Hardened Tactician seems fun. 35 cents, too. Neat. Info once you figure it out is MTG Wiki is so useful. Yeah, I guess I would need to just start reading the syntax and stuff too, and figuring that part of it out. All right, guys, let's see. What do we think we add to actually turn this into an aristocrat build? Like we have some stuff here, but like for the most part, it's pretty out there. I still feel like I have a lot of mana ramp, but it's useful. Probably get rid of Semblance Ample for now. It's good, but we get rid of it for now. Fodder and Sack Outlet. You can do Horn of Greed and just win before your opponents do. Horn of Greed? What is that? Let's see what that is real quick. The player plays a land, that player draws a card. I'm sad. Yeah, it is expensive. That is very expensive. Almost $30 for that one card. It's funny though. That's hilarious. All right, so I know we're looking for sack and then payoffs. Payoffs. Ugh. We need a little bit. So okay, how do we do this? Let's go look at this. I want to go look. Let's go look at the syntax here. So how do we get some token mana generation here? Oh god, this looks like a lot. Mana cost, power, toughness, multi-phase cards, spells, permanents, and effects, extra cards. Oh my god, yeah, this is a lot. Holy shit. Holy shit, it just keeps going. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, how would we type this for how do we do this to do token generation? Yeah, I mean $30. That's I mean, yeah, for that one card, it's a little expensive, at least for me. Um, yeah, I don't know how we would type this for. So we do our commander colors, right? And then I want to do token generation here. So we'll just do search with these options. Search the physical text in the card. Use Oracle. Oh wait, so like this Oracle. Whenever you cast a spell, for example. Whenever you cast a spell. Like that? Or am I doing that wrong? Oh, do I need to put like parentheses around it? Or not parentheses, fucking quotations like that? Oh shit. Let's uncheck that and try again. Okay, no, I don't know. Speaking just about the top part. Like, oh, up here? Like this? Oracle. Whenever you cast a spell. Like that? Do I need to put, still need to put quotations around it, maybe? I could be misinterpreting what you're saying too. Use quotes around that. Okay. So quotes, Oracle. Oh, cool. Whenever, or do I need to put it in the text like here, like that? Is that what you mean? I could be getting it wrong too. Okay, like this. Okay, so okay, gotcha. So Oracle, and then that whenever you cast a shit, spelled that wrong. Cast a spell like that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah. Ah. That will search every card that says exactly whenever you cast a spell. Okay. Then how would I add this to like also my commander's colors so like red doesn't pop up and stuff? Would I just go back and do? If you only care about a few words, you will oracle per word. Just a sec. Okay. If you only care about a few words, you will need to rewrite oracle per word. I'm gonna stick on the oracle tutorial right now. Gotcha. That's ridiculous. It's funny though. Oh, this is some wild mill right here. What? Type into search bar. Say you want to see all cards that care about casting spells in opponent's hands. Like within, type into the search bar. Okay. go type it in. Oracle cast. Oh shit. Cast space Oracle spell and then Oracle opponent and then space Oracle hand. Like that. Alright. Huh. High Arbiter ends battlefield, each opponent reveals it. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Okay, that's Oracle pretty much done. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. I think I'm getting it. So, like, I'll just try something simple. I could do Oracle draw a card if I wanted to, and that would give me all the cards that have that in its text. Like that. So, like, oh, ton of turn, boom, draw a card. Draw a card. All these things, draw a card. So that could give me that, like, wider range of, like, draw a card. I guess would be a simple way to put it. Add, okay, you asked how to get your commander's colors. Very simple. Add to the letters for your commander. So then, alright, so right. Commander, UBW. Oh, I'm stupid. Commander. I was like, what did I do wrong? Commander. There we go. So then, oh shit. I could maybe do space Oracle. Draw a card. Like that. And it would just show me the stuff in my commander's colors. And obviously, artifacts and stuff like that. That's a different card. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Commander. Who can coom the fastest? Creature or artifact. Draw a card. Okay. Like that. Bam, and then it gives me stuff in the commander's colors. Sure. Let's do it, buddy. I may have to get off after this and finish this deck on a different stream, maybe tomorrow, because it's getting late for me. And I do have stuff to do tomorrow. But we can do this real quick, and then I'll probably call it a night. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this for now. Just so we're done with that. And I'll come back to it tomorrow. Hey, I want to draw some cards. Okay. This will be fast. Every tag card in the game has tags with those tags explain every function the card could possibly, and they're searchable. Okay, alright, let's do it. I'll just think of a card that draws cards. That draws cards. What's the guy? Arcanus of the Omnipotent draws cards. I knew that. Opt. Okay, let's say Opt. That draws cards. Okay. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Arcanus is way better for your example. Okay. Just look up Arcanus the Omnipotent in Google. Okay. Arcanus the Omnipotent. Alright. Oh, I spelled that wrong, anyways. Omnipotent, I think. Arcanus the Omnipotent. Go to his Scryfall page. Okay, where are you on Scryfall? There we go. There he is. Bottom of this page, scroll down just a bit, you'll see Scryfall Tagger. Okay, yeah, here. Open on Scryfall Tagger. Let's see. Oh. So I see like pure draw, repeatable draw, hand positive cycle on pit fighter. You now see all the tags associated with bounce self, activated ability, class type only, depreciated legend type. Okay, yeah, I see all that. You'll see card advantage. Yep, right here. Click that. Oh, and now it gives you everything that does that. It gives you card advantage, which is just what card draw is. Oh, look at that. Target player draws 3 cards for 1 blue. That's pretty good. The library may play the top card. That into your search. Add it. You'll see card. Yeah, right. So this, yeah, card advantage. So would I put parentheses around it? Or would I not need to do that? Stop, fuck. If I don't need to, I'll just fix it in a minute. Yeah, so I don't need parentheses. Cool. Okay, now I'm doing something weird. Card advantage, right? Dash advantage. Oh, that's probably part of it. This is where you add our last word of the day, Oracle tag. Oh, so would it be Oracle tag like that? Oh, okay. And then that would give me all those cards in my commander's colors that have card advantage. I see. Huh. And then I can sort it by that like we did earlier if I wanted to. And it'll sort those things by how useful they are to my thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Huh. Nice. This is interesting. This is very different. Yeah, I know Mentor of the Meek. Yeah, that one's good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can see why it's so expensive. Or it can be expensive, depending on what it is. Well, for only zombie shoots, so draw 2 cards. This searches for the card's function. I got you. Which is, this is the function, which is the tag, which is card advantage. I even like looking here just to click on and see what's in here. It's kind of neat. Alright, I have learned something today. This is only going to make me better at building shit. This searches for the commander's colors, right? Words in the card. Anytime you need a card that does something and you want to learn how to get more cards that do similar thing. Okay, so just Google it. Gotcha. So actually, so it does slap. All right, so now I'm gonna ask you something. How do we look up tokens this way? Let's think about that. So we already know. So would I look up like token? Oh wait, you know what? What's a card that does token generation? Rabble rousing. So rabble rousing. So we go to Scryfall. Okay, no, Scryfall. So this might tell me. So I go here, and I go down to open on Scryfall Tagger. Then down here we have card names, gives, castable, repeatable token generator. So I would need to look that up. So I could go here, Oracle tag, repeatable dash token dash generator, like that, and then boom. This would also tell me about treasure tokens, which that's pretty good. That's actually really good for this because we're sacking creatures to gain value. So we could gain value for that. Dashes, you've got it, just to remind you. Gotcha, yeah. Dashes. So basically, dash is just replacing spaces. That's all it does. So yeah, like this one, you know, you could use an aristocrat deck because you're going to be sacking tokens to, and then this would give you value off of that to pay off, right? Yep, keep you lose 1 life and create a 1/1. So like this right here, yeah, okay. Creates fairies. Huh. I know about you, Elspeth. I already know you exist. Create a 1/1 colorless. Okay. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal counters to a player, create 2 treasure tokens. Right. Just like to note, you also to more tags for you to be more like something like repeatable creature token. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Repeatable creature token. So we could try typing that in. Token generator. Okay, so that didn't come up. That's fine. This narrows it down a lot. And then if you scroll and scroll, you go keep create tokens, a copy of another target non-land permanent you control. That's pretty fucking good for what it is. That says you make sure and you just go to the next 60. Non-token creature dies, you make create. That's your control of death touch. So that's pretty good. So that's continuous, you know, stuff. Create text, create 2 1 like subject creature. Cast a zombie spell, create. Okay, yeah. I think I'm getting it to some extent. Oh, dude, I love the Council 4. I really want to rebuild that at some point. I know that one. That one's cool. Huh. There are tons of other functions in Scrabble you could fine tune your search to even remove any cards above a specific dollar range, but those three words of the day are the most useful. Gotcha. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, cool. I'll have to keep this in mind, man. Thank you. Thank you for the help. That's just tap create. That's cool. Huh. Thank you. I really appreciate the help with this. This will help me a lot with searching for very specific things. I'm also going to go to sleep, but this is a single sentence. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, I'm about to get off myself. Adding game paper to your searches. Oh, so it doesn't give you like only arena stuff or something. So it'd be like game paper, like that maybe. Okay, like that. Yeah, I see. That's crazy. That shit. Okay, I'll have to remember keep this in mind. Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and try to do some more building tomorrow. But we'll finish the deck at least tomorrow. But I'm gonna head to bed for the night. You guys have a good night. I appreciate all the help from everybody with this stuff, and we're gonna try to finish the deck up tomorrow. I think, and maybe rework it, whatever we need to do before we're completely done with it. But yeah, thank you, Deathly Hand. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Calvin, all for your help. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all. Thanks for the chill. Yeah, no problem. I do plan to try to live stream more often, especially on this channel. I seem to get a lot of people that actually come in and have fun. So I hope you guys come back again for some more of this stuff. But yeah, this will help me with my deck building, and it's always good to talk to people and get ideas and suggestions and learn new stuff. So it's fun. But yeah, you guys have a great night. I will see y'all next time. Hopefully tomorrow if I have time. If not, maybe Monday. But see you guys later.